All. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nirantaraveda. I am INFJ Spiritual Coach. Today I want to talk about what makes it difficult for INFJ to really lose weight and sustain it. As INFJ myself, I often used to take external motivation and lose weight, and when that external motivation or external validation is not there in my life, I used to normally eat and gain weight with the double momentum. As the same momentum I lost the weight, I used to gain all the weight back. And at one point of time, due to perfectionism, I gave up. I thought, I believed in I am the universe, so the universe doesn't required me to starve and lose weight, or even the universe doesn't need any uh, what do you say, external validation or external need to lose weight. I am the way I am, and I accepted the way I am, the fat ugly self uh, of me. And I stayed like that, and I thought, if people really loved me, people will love me for who I am in the inside rather than how I looked on the outside. So I completely gave up on the weight loss routines or exercises or diet. And when I used to have time, I used to work out. And when I don't have any time, or when I have relatives in my house, or when I have any other external commitments, I used to skip the routine, and I used to not maintain the consistency of the weight. And it is true, some part of what I believed is really true. I married an INFP. I wanted an INFP as my husband. I wrote down in my diary. And I was married to him, and universe gave the INFP husband to my own hands. And I thought life is perfect. And my husband also was not very adamant about that his wife should lose weight. He is very accepting at that point of time, but he encouraged me because a person should be very in a healthy body mass index, so the health problems will not come. I got pregnant, and I was holding my baby, first child, in my arms. And I thought life couldn't get more happier. But the root cause of the weight gain is the same as the root cause of any other issue that I am facing in my life. Not able to live out my purpose, not able to learn and set boundaries with the people that matter to me. Instead, I used to go door slam everybody in my life who are burning me energetically, instead of setting active healthy boundaries and maintaining healthy relationships. uh, Coming from an Indian background, my parents accepted me unconditionally and loved me unconditionally. And even though I sometimes door slammed them, they wanted to connect with me, and to live the relationship dynamic according to my terms. But after marriage, their love became conditional, and their support also became conditional, and they also used to intentionally cross my boundaries. Because after marriage in India, the parents are not responsible for the child anymore, so the child is on their own. So they stopped giving that unconditional support. And at the same time, I also had that dark night of the soul phase, where I need to face all the shadow parts of me, and I need to integrate them, or just live a life that is numb and normal. Be INFJs hate normal. uh, I mean, at least me. I don't want to be normal. I don't want to live like everybody else. I don't want to live the same rules that society tells me to live by the same unspoken rules, I used to question them. And at some point, the knowledge I had, the education I had, the upbringing and advices I have in my life, and the psychological advices from a therapist also failed. And I was in the dark night of the soul phase where everybody was against me. I felt like I was in the constant survival phase where the reality has suddenly shattered in front of me, and I have to face my own pain, or accept the reality of the others as my truth instead of living out my truth. So that's when I decided to start take action and live out my purpose to heal people. But somewhere I felt I was not confident enough, because I have never made or met any commitments that I made to myself. I never had any long lasting commitments. I did not stand on my commitments in the long term. They were there for 1 or 2 years, but in the long term, I never had that confidence that I can commit to this field of healing and psychology. And I don't have that confidence because I didn't think I have the ability to heal people in the first place, and I also thought I'm not worthy enough to heal people in the first place. And at that point of time, I was a new mom holding an infant in my arms with no baby care support, and I cannot go to the college and finish my degree. And I thought, since I don't have enough credentials, I'm not worthy of being a healer. And since I don't have enough time, as I'm a full-time mom and a new mom, figuring things out in my life and trying to get enough sleep, uh, I thought my dream of becoming a healer was far out of reach. So I thought, and with the right guidance of Wenzi's INFJ audio guide that I could afford with my own money, I took the audio guide. And okay, there are so many things that were out of my control, and I decided to focus on things that I can control. I can control how I look, I can control how much weight I put on, I can control how much weight I want to lose, I can control what I want to eat. uh, yes, I started there. And I have lost 20 kgs in 6 months, and with only aim to become a spiritual coach and heal people, and also to live out my purpose, to speak out my truth and have that confidence within me. I have that confidence now that I can speak my own truth if I want to, and I can set my boundaries with whom I want to, no matter who they are, no matter how much unhealed and wounded people they are. I can set my boundaries and I can change the relationship dynamics around me. I have that confidence now. And yeah, uh, to answer the question of what it takes for an INFJ to actually lose that weight is, I was faced my pain. I asked myself this question: what if that ideal scenario and what if the ideal situation that I need to lose weight did not come in my life? I thought, maybe not now, maybe later I will live out my purpose. Maybe later I will lose my weight. Maybe later, when my life is perfect, then I will lose my weight too, and then I will become perfect too. I thought, since my life is not settled right now, so my body is like this. So instead of depending on external circumstances and believing that true success comes from within, and true safety comes from within, and true prosperity comes from within, samely, in the same manner, the true weight loss transformation I wanted has to come from within. I have to create that perfect situation where uh, I consistently return back to myself with routine and exercise and diet and meditation, and I come back to myself and I become that person, ideal person that my past self needed, so my past self could lose that weight. So if you're an INFJ and if you are finding it difficult to lose weight, please do reach out to me for one-on-one coaching. I provide one-on-one coaching for people who want to lose weight authentically, and I provide in-depth coaching where I go beyond the diet, meditation, and exercise. I go beyond that, and because I believed weight gain is just a reflection of the internal blocks that we have as INFJs. We have so many internal blocks, like how to set healthy boundaries with people who you love, and how to live out your purpose, and how to not stuck in perfection, and live out the life just the way it is. These are so many internal blocks that we think that doesn't matter in the weight gain, but somehow they matter. Most of my weight gain is due to the emotional weight gain. I used to be that emotional sponge bag to others, where others used to rural coast ride on their emotions, and I used to take it all of them inside me, and I used to think they just don't know how to do it, but I love them, so I will be that space for them to let their all emotions out. I used to use my gifts without any container, and that soon catch up with me as a weight, as an external reflection. So this is what I wanted to share today, and if you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want my one-on-one healing and coaching services, you can reach out to nirantaraveda@gmail.com. All the links you need to know are in the description. See you later. Bye bye.